Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. How are we today? Hello, hello, hello. This is Kim from Kimberbell Designs, and I'm streaming live from my photo studio, or not my photos. Well, I guess it could be a photo studio as well. My sewing studio. If you are here, tell us who you are and where you're from. Good morning, Chris. Basically neighbors, right? Hi, Deborah White from Granbury, Texas. It's always good to see you, Deborah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looks like we're getting more people on. Oh, let's see. Beth in Virginia. Hi, Alice from Washington. Colleen, always good to see you, my friend. So many friends on here. Hello. Let's see. Dee and my friend Kristen Psalm. Hello. Judy McIntyre from Georgia, and Barb from Iowa. Oh, there's so many fun people coming on. Kathy from San Antonio, Texas, and Amy from Iowa, it looks like. Good morning, Kim Kloss. And Linda from Idaho, Roseanne from Wisconsin. They just keep coming in. Indiana, Melanie, hi. Wow, I love it. I absolutely love it. I actually look forward to Wednesdays now. This is a lot more fun for me than just doing work, right? This feels more like fun. All right, Miss Kim. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Judy, to say that. Miss Kim from Ivanhoe, Texas. So good to see you. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, lots of people saying that they're loving the clear blue tiles. Yay, someone's even, you just passed me by right here. Let's see. Oh, Judy says she's using her clear blue tiles right now as I speak. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. Can I just show you something so pretty? Oh my gosh. Looking out my window right now. Now, I'm not loving the snow this early in the year. It's too early for me. I know we're in snow country. We're in Utah, northern Utah. And when the snow starts flying in October, I'm like, no, not yet. But I will admit, it is quite pretty. It is beautiful. So let me show you the mountains real quick because you're going to die. This is so gorgeous. Let me unplug here. Take a look. Do you see those mountains? Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Wow, right? Yeah. Do you have snow in your area? Oh, do you love the snow? Yeah, I like it when it's snowing at Christmas, but not so much at any other time of the year, which is really bad. Okay, there we go. But I do think it's pretty on the mountains. There you have it. All right. Oh, Janice says hello from sunny Florida. Yeah, I wish I was in sunny Florida right now. That sounds pretty wonderful. All right, Kristen. Yeah, not ready for snow. Kristen, you're going to get it here very soon up in Idaho, aren't you? Linda from Louisiana. Oh my goodness, so many fun people. All right, thank you for joining me today for What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. We're going to be talking about a couple of things. Bitty blocks and Bella box. Try saying that 10 times fast. Bitty blocks, what are they? Have you heard about them? If you have the clear blue tiles in your hands, you know what I'm talking about. It is brand new from Kimberbell. Yep, clear blue tiles. We're going to talk about that for a few minutes today because there's so much to say about this brand new product in stores right now. And the shop owners everywhere are ready and excited to ship those out to you because they are pretty darn awesome. And I love the posts I've been seeing on like Kimberbellas and Fellas and on our Facebook groups and Instagram. And I'm seeing people using them and having success with them. And that just Right there, you guys, right there. Makes me so happy because you're getting projects done and you're doing it really quickly and easily. And I could not be more thrilled with seeing what you are making. It's pretty awesome. And so keep posting those pictures. We want to see them. We want to hear your experience with clear blue tiles. Shout it from the rooftops that you're using them and how you're using them, and if you've liked them, if you love them, what kind of difference it's made in your machine embroidery life, right? So keep on posting those pictures. Part of the clear blue tiles, brief overview, of course, is the fact that we can do traditional quilting on our embroidery machines. So traditional quilting I'm talking about, you see the front and it's quilted through the batting in the middle. This isn't bound yet. And then it's on the back, right? Oh, isn't that beautiful? Right there. Just, oh, can you see it? All right. So that is what most people think. That's what the intention of clear blue tiles was when we put it together, was we want to see it on the front and the back, and it all looks like you took it to a long arm quilter and did it, right? And we want to make it simple and seamless, and you won't be able to tell from the beginning and the end, yada, yada, yada. You know the spiel, right? So there's another part of clear blue tiles that we haven't done a lot of talk about quite yet until today, right? We're going to focus on a few of the extra bonuses that you receive when you purchase clear blue tiles. And one of them is, well, I'll just show you. One of them is this table runner project. Has anyone made this table runner project? Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Can I just tell you what's so cool about this table runner project? Besides it's cute, right? It's cute. But did you know that we give you all the instructions and the files to be able to piece those blocks in the hoop? You know what that means? That means that you're not at your sewing machine trying to figure out the perfect 1/4 inch. That means that the machine is stitching the perfect 1/4 inch. When you push that button, it's going, and you place your fabric the right way, it's going to stitch the perfect 1/4 inch, right? So if you've ever wanted to have like the most perfect points like you see on those trees, it just can't get any more perfect, right? And the house, you can do that in the hoop. And those files are included in the Clear Blue Tiles system, the essential set, so that you, at the end, you can make this darling table runner. All right, I'm going to show you what I made with those house blocks here in just a minute. I did something a little different than the table runner, but I still used the same files to piece these house blocks in the hoop. And who does not love house blocks, right? Tell me if you are one that just absolutely loves when you see a house block, a house quilt, table runner, pillow, and it's got cute little houses, all with different fabrics, and you're just going, oh my gosh, this could not be any cuter. Well, now you can make them in the hoop on the embroidery machine. All right. So we showed you in Clear Blue Tiles this because we want, and we gave you the files because we want you to practice with Clear Blue Tiles on how to quilt it afterwards. So you see, oh, look at those cute little bumblebees. It just can't get any cuter. There we go. All right. So we showed it in 4 different colorways. Yeah, so many. Marianne says, I have so many houses. I have built a village. You and me both. Oh, my friend, you and me both. Okay. So we showed this in 4 different colorways because we wanted to show you the versatility of a simple table runner, but in different fabrics. So this one, I think we said was a summer version. Yeah, so we picked a little more bright, summery fabrics for it. And then we took the same one and we did a winter version. Isn't that pretty with the blues and the blacks and the grays and the pinks? Okay, and then we used our snowflake quilting design. That is exclusive to the Clear Blue Tile set. And we put those beautiful snowflakes in that. and made it wintry. Oh, I should mention too that going back to this is a summer design with the fun bumblebees. Then we did the same design, same table runner with the spring version, and look at the corals and the more of a muted green there, and the grays and the pinks and the light oranges. And this one was our spring themed table runner. So we did that, and look at the quilting on that. Can you see that with the shadowing? The swirls and the flowers and the loops. So pretty. And then I don't have the quilted version here, but you'll see it in the book. But this is one that still needs to be quilted. But you can see this was a Halloween version. And we have an exclusive design on clear blue tiles for some candy corn quilting going on with that. And so I've already seen people doing this version and doing the candy corn design all over it. So much fun, right? So just know that when you get clear blue tiles, of course, you not only get the tiles and the files, but you also get this fun table runner design. So look how cute that is. It's all pieced, my friends, in the hoop. And just think of all the possibilities you're going to make with that, right? So can I show you what I did last night? I just did this last night. This is how fast and easy this is to do. We just moved, and this is our 6th move. So we've now lived in 6 houses, and I'm praying this is it, because I never want to move again. I know some of you are probably like, 6 times is nothing, right? Maybe, you're in the service and you move a lot more times than that. But this is hopefully our resting place, because moving is for the birds. Am I right? How many of you love to move? Yeah, you like think about all the things you collect over the years. Tell me I'm not alone. And then you go to move and you're like, why did I keep that, right? Okay, so beside the point. 6 times I've moved. So I wanted to make something that would commemorate this last place, right? And in fact, it's now framed and quilted. And so if my husband says we're moving again, I'll be like, no, I've got a picture frame that says we're not moving again. Right? Janice says amen. Yeah. So, but look what I did. I'm so excited. Oh, here we go. I'll stand up. There's a glare. But this was a picture frame that I had for I don't know how many years, you guys, and I never used it. And so when I was going through my stuff, boy, I'm seeing like all the glare here. There we go. You see that? When I was going through all my scraps and all my stuff, and I'm unboxing boxes, I came across this frame. And I was like, oh, that would be perfect for a little house picture, right? And so each one of these houses, there's 6 of them, represents one of the houses that we lived in, one of the cities that we lived in. So what I'm going to do on the back of it is I am going to take a marking tool, and I'm actually going to write what years we were in that house and what the address was. And maybe one day when my kids get me out of this house, they can look back at the memories, right? So how long would your house block picture frame need to be, right? Some of you are like, oh no, I've got 20 houses I need to fit on there. That's not going to fit in this frame. But the idea is there, right? So I'm super excited. And these are just fabrics that spoke to me. There was something about them that I love the scrappy look, and who doesn't have scraps, right? So I just grabbed the scraps and made this picture frame, and I cannot wait to hang it on my wall. As you can see, I've got dark gray paint around it, and I've got this open wall that is just ready for pictures and quilts and sayings and all kinds of stuff that I want to put on this wall. And so I'm just slowly but surely finding things to add to my wall. Now, I can easily take this out of the frame, so I'm going to, because I want to show you something about the bitty blocks. What are the bitty blocks and how did I use it in this one? Oh my goodness. Kim Kloss, you're still in your original house. Now that is cool. That is cool. That's got to have some special memories there. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so there's the frame. No big deal. I can put this back. I even actually bound it in case I ever wanted to use it as a table runner. All right. So here it is in all its glory. But what was so fun? You guys, like I said, I did this last night. So I pieced these blocks and I just kind of winged it. I said, what size is my frame? It's a 10 by 20. Okay, let's just add some. You see, I got 3 houses done and I added a blank block to the rest of it to finish it off at 20, right? And then the same down here and finished it off. And then when I got to the end, I was like, oh, I need some more. So that's the beauty of Scrappy, my friends. Do Scrappy, right? But I wanted to do kind of an all over quilting. I also wanted to do a different border and I wanted to use the bitty blocks. All right, let me show you what I mean by that. If you open up your Clear Blue Tiles book here, you will see what I'm talking about. There's the embroidery designs that come on Clear Blue Tiles. You can see we've got the swirls and the loops and the summer, spring, winter, fall, 2 different types of borders. And then we have the bitty blocks. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. Okay, why do we have them? Well, have you ever taken something to like a long arm quilter and they said, oh, I hid a little Easter egg in your quilting. See if you can find it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Maybe it's like someone's name that has been, put into the quilting, or maybe it's an extra little special something that's been added to your quilting. So while you may have all over quilting, that's the flowers and the loops in this case, you may want a little something like maybe a bumblebee flying through the air. That's what I did with this, okay? So I used the bitty block, one of the bitty block files, and that is on a clear blue tile. The bitty blocks are for the 2 by 2 inch clear blue tile. Woo. Okay, none of yours say Kim on there like that. No worries. You don't have to have Kim written all over yours. Yours will have whatever name you decide to write on it. This is just to keep these separate from anyone else that comes over and plays with their clear blue tiles with me, right? So anyway, I took the 2 by 2 and I said, I want a bumblebee flying through the sky right there. Right there. And I'll show you pictures here in just a minute of my process. So that's where I put my little 2 by 2 tile, because I like to say this and I'll say it again and I'll probably say it again. But if you think of this as a stamp and you dipped this tile in ink and you stamped your spot, wherever that lands is where your quilting design is also going to land. So Kim Yanko, 14 moves in 30 years. Woo! Okay, girl, you got me. Okay, so sorry, little squirrel moment there. So wherever you place this, that's where it's going to land. So then over here, I said, oh, I want another bumblebee. Do you see the Let's see if I can see the bumblebee in there. Oh, there we go. There's the bumblebee. There we go. Okay. So if you're going, well, I didn't see a bumblebee on the bitty blocks. Guess what? You didn't, but I have a workaround on that. The bitty blocks have other designs that work and coordinate with the rest of these ones. So I could have done a beehive because I wanted a bee theme, right? I've also could have done the little watering can. I absolutely could have done those. But I decided that I really wanted a bumblebee. So what I did instead for that is I used an all over quilting design for the spring, which was all the flowers and the loops. And then I took the 2x2 block that is in the summer, which is bumblebees, because remember, bitty blocks are 2x2s. So really you get not only these bitty blocks, but think about all these other bitty blocks. If it's a 2x2 file, and it will be in there, you could use those as your bitty blocks too, or your Easter eggs, or whatever you want to call them, the special something that's found in your quilting. Okay, so let's think about this. If I had a bitty block that was a cat, for example, I don't have a cat in here, but say it was a cat, and I wanted to put that cat design sitting on a fence post, like I wanted to do a Halloween scene, and I've got, fence posts going across the house, and I wanted to have 3 black cats sitting on the fence post, but just done in a very subtle way, in the quilting way, right? All I'd have to do is take that bitty block and boom, 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 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 cats sitting on my fence post. Does that make sense? So again, wherever you put the 2x2 block or the bitty block, that is where it's going to land. So you can just have all kinds of random quilting going on, and then all of a sudden there's that Easter egg, that special little something that makes it uniquely yours. Kind of fun, right? That's what bitty blocks are. They're the 2x2. Then what I did is I wanted to have a different border design across the top and the bottom. All right. So what I did is I could have absolutely quilted this whole thing with the same quilting design, edge to edge. And I've done that. I have lots of samples of where I've done that, but I wanted to make it a little more unique, right? I wanted to make it more custom. So while I did that in the center area of all over quilting, and then I threw in a couple of bitty blocks to make some bumblebees in different places, what I did for the borders is that I went to the kimberbell.com website, where I could look at all of the quilting files that are there, and I found the border block for Valentine's. Okay, if you go look at the border block for Valentine's Day, I think it was number 12, if I remember right. There is a really cute design for a row of little hearts that fit perfectly in this 1-inch border. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. And so I have the hearts going across there. So the reason why I'm showing you that and telling you all about that is because I want you to see the versatility of clear blue tiles and all of the background quilting designs found at kimberbell.com, so that you can see they can all mix and match. All right. It's so cool. They all work together. It's a system that all works together, and just beautifully. It looks like custom. It looks like it's been custom quilted, but it hasn't. Let me show you a couple of pictures, because Susie, you asked a great question. You said, are all the quilting designs done in the hoop? And yes, they are. But here's what I want to show you, which is so cool. Let me see if I can bring up a couple pictures. And I don't want you to get nervous when you see this picture and you're like, oh my gosh, that looks like so much work, because I did it on purpose this way with a small hoop, so that you could see that even with a small hoop, you can do this. All right. Or if you have a large hoop, you can certainly do it too. All right, let me show you this picture. Here we go. This was me last night, my friends. Do you see how many tiles are on there? Yeah, there's a lot of tiles on there. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. That's like a lot of hoopings, right? But the good news is you would never be able to tell where I started and where I ended. It all just flows together. And as you can see in this image, I've got them turned all different ways. Do you see the blank spaces where there's no tile there? Yeah, that's some spaces that I still needed to fill, but because we don't expect you to fill an entire quilt with tiles all at once, that's why you also mark it and then lift up the tile to then stamp it, if you will, somewhere else. So let me show you another image here. Let's see. All right. Notice where there is a blank square. That's a blank area that is a 2 by 2 inch area. That is where I placed my bitty block. Okay, that is where, let me show you, that square that you just saw that was empty, that is where that bee ended up being. Okay, so all I did was I placed that right there, and there we go. And I marked my crosshairs, and then I could take it over to my machine, pull up the 2 by 2 bee, and there you go. I have a bee flying, fluttering in the air. Let me show you another one. Here, I've got an area I wanted a bee at the very top right side. So I put my 2 by 2 block there, but now I've got this empty space that actually, if I were to measure it right now, I would know that that was 2 by 6 inches. Okay, so no big deal. Let's look what I did. There we go. I placed the 2 by 6 inch block right there to fill that space, and bam, it quilted it. Isn't that cool? You don't see where it begins and ends. In fact, you might even see it better on this side. This is the opposite side. Do you see how it all flows together? It's crazy. So I did that, and I think 8 or 9 hoopings, only because I wanted to show you it can be done even with a small hoop, right? So pretty cool. I have a larger hoop. I'm fortunate to have a larger hoop. I could have probably done this in 2 hoopings with my largest size hoops, but it would still look the same because it's the same scale and it all flows together. So whether I used my largest hoop, which is a 9 by 14, and put that on there, and then added maybe just another like 2 by 14 inch tile to finish it up, whatever it ended up needing to be, it would still look the same as what I did when I did it in 9 hoopings. Now, let me tell you another thing. You guys, I did this last night. So 9 hoopings, it goes by so fast. Once you get the hang of this, it's seamless. You don't even have to think about it anymore. It's so cool. All right. Donna Pastorati, she said, how did I isolate the bee? Thanks, Chris, for answering. Yes, I used the 2 by 2 tile, and I only pulled up the bee design that said it was the 2 by 2 file, right? So all of the tile names, now I lost my tile. Oh, here we go. The tile names say what size it is. It's the 2 by 2 finished block right there. And that, once you mark that on your quilt, you go to your embroidery machine and you pull up the matching file name. All right. Pretty cool stuff. Okay. So Wendy says, do you mark all your tiles on the quilt before going to the machine? Yes, you certainly can. Some people, if it's like a pretty good size large quilt, you may want to like block it off in sections and maybe just do a section at a time. But honestly, I'm like just go, and I just mark it all at the same time. Super simple. All right. Okay. Carol Hanley, you would want your biggest tile is 8 by 10 because you must just have the essential set. But what you want to get is the expansion pack. I think I have it here. Just a minute. I sure do. Okay. This is the essential set, and yes, it goes up to 8 by 10. This is the one. It's got this carrying case. It's in a nice hardcover box, so that all of your files, your USB, everything, your slap bands, your book, all fits This is your step-by-step instruction book. It all fits in the one box. So Carol, you must have just the essential set. But if you also purchase, in addition to the essential set, if you purchase the expansion set, you will have the tiles that are larger than 8 by 10, and they will work perfectly with your larger size hoops. All right? Okay. Betty Jo said, did you I used a batting that was an iron-on. I did not. I used the Kimberbell project batting that we have, and it worked perfectly. In fact, let me go grab it. I want you to see that. What did I do with it? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. This is what I use. Kimberbell project batting. Boom, right there. And all I have to do is it's the perfect loft. This is what you'll want to use. It makes it, yes, you could probably use other batting, but I'm telling you, this loft and the stabilization in the loft is perfect for these clear blue tiles. The nice thing about the loft is that it is not so thick that it's going to be difficult to hoop. You hoop, you don't use any stabilizer, and you hoop your backing, your batting, and your top all together, and then do your design. So you don't need stabilizer, and that's why this is just awesome stuff. Now, if you're wondering, how do I get this? How do I get clear blue tiles? How do I get, classes? The good news is there are so many great shops out there who are excited and happy and willing to help you. They also want you to feel successful. And even if you don't have a local quilt shop, you can find them online. And so many of them do classes on clear blue tiles online. So no matter where you're at in the world, you can attend those classes. They also sell the project batting. They sell the clear blue tiles. They sell it all. Whether it's your in-store or, local store where you can just walk in the doors. If you're fortunate enough to live near one, you know how fortunate you are. But if you do not live near one or do not live near one that carries the Kimberbell product line, there are a lot of shops online that carry it. All right. And they'd be happy to ship it to you. We also have online tutorials. So if you go to kimberbell.com, click on products and then tools, go down there, you'll find clear blue tiles, and there's just a whole lot of how-to videos as well to help you along the way. Plus, we have the step-by-step guide that's also included. All right. Okay, Sue, what stabilizer did you use when making the blocks? When making the blocks themselves, I use light cutaway. Hold on. Hold on. Light mesh cutaway. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Light mesh cutaway. That's what I used for the blocks themselves. But when I go to actually quilt this in layers, the top, the middle, and the back, no stabilizer is needed. Okay. All right. The other cool thing about biddy blocks, or those 2 by 2 inch blocks, is that you could use them in like corners or cornerstones. So think about your quilts that have like, the little cornerstones. How cute is that? So this one, we used a loop design for the border, and then we used a different bumblebee design for the inside over here. But then they used the biddy block to just single out that 2 by 2 inch square, and there you've got a bee. So that's kind of fun. We did the same thing with this one. We have the swirls for the border. All of these designs are exclusive to clear blue tiles. So you'll get this fun border design. And then we have the snowflake with the loops that covered all of this area. And then the biddy block for this one, they used the little snowflakes with the swirls. It also has, I think, think it has mittens. Yeah, I believe there's mittens that we absolutely could have used for that. So super fun stuff. Yeah, Susie, please come to Sarasota, Florida and teach me. Next plane out, Susie, I'm on my way. Oh my gosh. And maybe we'll quilt just a little bit, right? No, Susie, the good news is that shops, maybe even near you, are teaching classes on this. And if you don't find one near you that is, then certainly find a shop online, and they have classes too. And the good news is they're all online, so no matter where you're at, you can do them. Okay, Chris Yost says, do the tiles work for borders? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. In fact, when I did this one, it was just a 1-inch border tile, and I just slapped that on there, and there I have it. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so I think that's all I was going to share about that. Oh. One other thing about clear blue tiles. Can I show you some cool projects that you can do? Think beyond the quilt, my friends. Think beyond the quilt. Look at this. If you just want, again, if you're thinking about a stamp, and if it goes there, it stitches there. Look what our product development team did with this half apron. It's a garden apron with pockets. So beyond a quilt, look how cute. This is one of the designs that is actually on the Kimberbell.com website. We also use this design in red, white, and blue. Yep. So there you go. You might already have it. And they just put it on the pocket. So cute. Okay, here's another pocket idea. We took our denim totes. You know how much we love those because they have the open side seams. Made pockets. And this one, we used our candy cane design. Again, with clear blue tiles, we knew exactly where it was going to go, how to place it, so it looked seamless. These are 2 pockets right here. Isn't that fun? This actually is a design that you can download right now for, I think we used it on Candy Cane Lane. So you may already have that one too. Okay, look at this. Recognize this bag? This is one of our Kimberbell zipper pouch blanks. Ooh, look what I got in there. And this comes with the side seams open. It's perfect for quilting, embroidering, anything that you'd like to do on it. And then you just sew up the sides. Well, we made this into a boxed bag. And because we did it on the purple, it's velveteen. Oh, we took a witch design for Halloween and did it with clear blue tiles. Is your mind reeling with all kinds of ideas? Can I show you more? Look at this one. Again, we just took, this actually would fit one of our 8x8 inch pillows. But when I saw this, I'm like, this would be super cute to just place like a pot of flowers on, like maybe some poinsettias for Christmas. And we did the patchwork border, and then we just used the clear blue tiles. You see the candy cane again that we used for that inside there. All right, are you ready for another one? 9.5 by 5.5 inch pillow. We put some flange on there. You could certainly quilt the flange too if you wanted, but we used just an all over quilt design, and that became the design itself. It wasn't necessarily like, oh, now you got to applique something onto it. It was actually, no, here's the quilting design, and we use that as our fabric, right? All right, I'm just going to quickly read the Ella says idea central. I hope so. I hope so. And I get ideas from you guys too. So keep posting on Facebook for sure. This is an apron. Okay. How to use clear blue tiles with decorating an apron? Endless possibilities. Look at this. This is the neck strap. And we used one of our border inch clear blue tiles to do that. This is a border design, but we used it on the neck strap to give it a little something, something, right? And then we did it on the straps of the ties. And then had so much fun with that. We did it as the border, the bordered edge of the apron. So think about how cute that would be on an apron, of course, a skirt. Maybe it's Christmas coming up, tree skirt. How about a tree skirt? Wouldn't that be cute around a tree skirt? I might have to do that. Let's see. Okay, how about this? This is our tote bag. This is a denim tote. Do you guys remember Bella? Bella, come here. Come here. She's like wanting attention. So let me show you. Come here. All right. Okay, there you go. See, there you are. Bella, hello. All right. She might start barking here in a minute. This, just keeping it real, guys. This is a tote bag that we did for Halloween, and our product development team did it with all black thread. Can I just give you the funnest idea that I saw online? So there was a shop owner out there that said, hey, stitch this design out and then maybe color in these areas with fabric markers. And someone did it. I saw on another Facebook page that I follow, and this lady, I think actually she might be on here today. If you're on here, you've got to go post your picture on Bellas and Fellas too, because I saw it on a different Facebook group. But what she did is she did this design all over, and then she took fabric markers and colored in like the pumpkins and the ghosts and the witch hats. It turned out so cute. I think it was Carol. Carol, if you're listening to me right now, I want you to post that on the Bellas and Fellas page, because I thought it was super cute. All right, so lots of ideas beyond just quilts. It's just awesome. So the next thing I wanted to talk about real quick was the Bella Box reveal, which is tomorrow. But before I do, shall we do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. Why not? Let's do a giveaway. We love giveaways, and I love to do them here on What's New Wednesday. So I want to know, you saw all the different clear blue tile table runner designs that you could do for the different seasons. I want to know which season you would want to make this table runner for. Where are you, a spring person, a fall, winter, summer? Did I get that right? Yeah, winter, summer. If you just type it in the comments on our Facebook page where you're watching right now, or if you're watching on YouTube, go over to, go ahead and type it there too. If you want 2 chances to win, then you can type them in both places. Follow us on YouTube. You can subscribe to our channel there. And of course, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to our Facebook page there. And if you want even more fun and to see all sorts of really cool projects that people just like you are making with Kimberbell's products, join our Kimberbellas and Fellas page. But if you will go over to one of those 2 places and post what season, not holiday, what season you would make this table runner from Clear Blue Tiles, then I want to hear about it. And we will pick a spring, summer, fall, and winter person out there to win a fabric bundle so that you can make that seasoned table runner. All right. So that's all you have to do. Just let me know which season is something that you would like to decorate for, and you might just win. Leah says every season, of course. Yeah, I get it. I get it. All the seasons. Hey, why just stop with one when you can have all 4 seasons done and still look just as cute? All right. Okay, so go ahead and do that. We will pick the winners tomorrow morning. We do this just kind of like a less than 24-hour thing for those who work or aren't able to catch this live. You have until midnight tonight, Mountain Time, to just let us know what season you want to make this design for, and you just may win a fabric bundle to be able to do that. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Tell me which one it is, and you could possibly win. All right, now finally, before I leave, because we're coming on 45 minutes, we try to keep it to about that. The next thing I want to talk about is the Bella Box reveal. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Okay, so unlike other times when we've introduced the Bella Box, we actually have always kept it a surprise. But this time, no. It will be revealed in its entirety tomorrow morning. It's also the first day that you can place your order for the Bella Box. This is the one called Handmade Holiday. And that's because all of the projects in it are so giftable. So giftable, not only for you, right? I'm just going to make myself that little something, right? And for other people. Okay. So I would love for you to join me tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. We're going to have lots of posts on Facebook about this and Instagram, and probably an email reminder is my guess, because we don't want you to miss it. It's at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. We are going to reveal the box. What does that mean for those who like surprises? Don't watch. Don't watch. I have warned you. I'm saying it loud and clear, right? I'm shouting from the rooftops. Do not watch tomorrow any of the Facebook pages, Instagram, any of it, if you don't want to know, because I know a lot of people love the surprise. I get it. And a lot of people don't love the surprise. I get it. I get both sides. Trust me. So whatever side of the fence you're on, you decide. Do I want to see it before I order, or do I want to wait and keep it a surprise? It's up to you. All right. So 10 a.m. tomorrow, we are going to be filming from a really cool place here in Logan called Loves to Cook. Kitchen Needs Loves to Cook. So we are filming on location. It's a really cool kitchen place, and they have an amazing, beautiful, gorgeous gourmet kitchen. And if that doesn't tell you a little bit about this box, there you go. And see, I'm not going to say too much because some of you still want to be surprised. So I'm just saying it's from a kitchen, and they're giftable items. And we're going to have 3 members of the Kimberbell team. Oh my gosh, that are really good cooks. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. I think they need to make me some food, right? Because they're so good at what they do. And we've asked them to share their recipes with us and how it correlates with something that's in the box. All right, there's your teaser. They are going to be sharing that tomorrow at 10 a.m. So please join me and Jenny, my girl Jenny. Jenny from the blog, you know who she is, and Jenny who sang the song for Clear Blue Tiles. You know who I'm talking about. She's pretty awesome, and she and I are going to be hanging out together tomorrow morning to film this reveal. So the box will be on sale starting tomorrow. How much? Okay. Let me just say that we don't have as many boxes as we've had in the past. That's not to scare anybody. It's just the facts because of COVID issues and getting things here and the whole bit. So I don't want you to go crazy tomorrow. I'm sure anyone who orders tomorrow will be fine. But know that when they're out, they're out. All right. So join me tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Time for that. And I think that is it. All right. Yes. Love the idea of the reveal. Linda says, love to cook is fantastic. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome place for sure. If you came to the event called Tug about a month back, you know what I'm talking about because you spent some time there. All right. Okay. Let's see. Any questions before? Sure was fun. I'd love to cook during tag. Yeah, Kathy, I agree. They're pretty cool people. All right. Yolanda says she'll have to watch later, teaching a class in the morning. No problem, Yolanda. Catch us later. We will have this filmed and saved, and it will be on YouTube and Facebook. When will the boxes ship? It's November. I can't give you an exact date right now, but it is November. Okay. Lynn says, if you don't want to see the reveal, can you still order tomorrow? Yes. Yes, Lynn. We will. Yes, you can still order tomorrow. Just don't watch the reveal. But that still will be available. And just know that we cannot control what people see. Only you can control what you see. So we'll do our best to, make sure you know ahead of time. If you don't want to watch this, don't watch it. If you don't want to see this, don't look, kind of thing. So, but you know what? Even if you happen to see a glimpse of it, it's still all going to be a surprise, right? There's something really fun about that when it finally arrives, whether you saw a little bit of it or not, right? Okay, Curtis, is there Canadian shipping? Curtis, I'm so glad you asked. Yes. Our friends in Canada and our friends in Australia, we've got you covered. We've worked it out with some people, some distributors within those countries of Australia and Canada, and they will be able to ship it to you within the country, which means it's going to be a lot less in shipping. I know you'll be happy about that. So very, very happy to share that news with you, Curtis. All right. I think that is all. Oh, there's some guesses out there, but I'm not saying a word. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining me, everyone, today. I hope you enjoyed the What's New Wednesday. It's always fun to visit with you, right? See you and to be able to connect with you. We work really hard here at Kimberbell behind the scenes to create projects that, not only we love, but we hope that you'll love too. So, thank you. Thank you for your support. I will mention real quick, I will not be here next week. I am going to be out of town. My sister and I will be out of town. And so we're taking a little trip for something. And so I will not be here Wednesday, but so I think we're going to skip Wednesday, and I'll just see you in 2 weeks, in 2 Wednesdays. But of course, I'll see you tomorrow at the kitchen store to share the Bella box reveal. All right. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Keep on posting those pictures on Facebook and Instagram. We love to see it all. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.